Hey everyone, Big Mac here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red. We were in Vermilion Harbor last time. I'm also trying something a little bit different. I tried changing one of the settings on my capture card, so just to try and see if it would come out in a better video quality or not. So I'm just going to try and compare what normally happened on this video versus other videos. Again, this one, it looks like it's shaking. I'm sorry, I really can't do anything about that too much. Just going back to our team really quickly, is we now just have the Arturo y Pancho y Ducks team. I said that I wasn't going to be training up Ducks, but I might. Just to get some extra experience, Again, Ducks is not an official member of our team, but, it might not hurt to just have it leveling up a little bit. That being said, the only other major thing that I've done is I went through some of my items, and all the TMs and stuff I just put away in my PC just for now, because I knew I wasn't going to be needing them really a whole lot. So obviously I've already made my way into the SSN, and we are basically going to be going through a whole barrage of trainers that we can use to level up on. Again, my focus for this thing is just to bulk up Pancho, and to a lesser effect Arturo, since Arturo won't be staying a permanent member of my team, or at least I'm going to have to knock him out at the very end of the game, so sometime before that for sure. I won't level up Arturo nearly as much as Pancho, and hopefully by the end of this ship, Pancho will be up to maybe 27, 28, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Of course, one issue is that most of the trainers out here have water-type Pokemon. So, yeah, of course, Pancho does have that disadvantage, and Arturo is getting a lot more hurt to poison than I was expecting. Well, that's just great. However, we'll just keep making our way around here. Did Arturo level up? I wasn't even paying attention. Nope, he's still good. Alright. So, of course, one thing that is going to be a bit of an issue is if I really do want to try leveling up Ducks like this, I am going to have to do a little bit of off-screen training, or if I tried doing some, back and forth switching, like here in battle or something, that's going to be a little, oh, you know what, this just might be a good time to do it, I don't know. Go Dukes! Do you have it, Dukes? And Ducks became confused as well, so back to Arturo. I might just keep going back and forth like this if he just keeps doing it. Nope. Okay. Now we've got something up our sleeves. Oh, sweet! And now Shelter became confused because it couldn't switch out. That is awesome for us. And Arturo really needs to learn something more powerful than Tackle. Not that Arturo has very strong offense, because he doesn't. So it was all the more hilarious when we were able to take down Brock like that. Did Arturo level up? No, he still didn't level up. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just going to let Arturo level up, and then I'm going to switch out to Pancho. So my goal for this video is just to go through all the trainers that are out here on the SSN. Again, I'm going to try and just go through these pretty methodically. I will cut out obvious trips, obvious trips back to the Pokemon Center. However, ideally, that since these guys are going to be up toward... Ooh, that was good, Arturo. And again, I've already mentioned why I can't keep Arturo on my team. He just doesn't learn any strong enough moves. I think the last good move that Arturo was going to learn is at level 34, and I might have him in the party by then. I honestly don't know. Alright, Horsey, take yourself out. That's right. Okay. Oh, there was 3. Horsey, Horsey, Horsey. That's a lot of horses. Hold your horses. How did that become a phrase? Like, hold your horses. I mean, I get it in the sense that it's like, slow down! You're going too fast! You need to rein in your horses, otherwise your wagon's gonna go out of control. However, that really doesn't... Oh, another ether. That's cool. Again, I don't think I How many rooms are there? Okay, that's the... okay, only 2 more on this floor. Then I can head back upstairs and then go... oh, darn it, I meant to switch out for Poncho. Darn, or Ducks or something, just to, beef up Ducks a little bit. Alright, time to cool. You're the dude. So how's everybody doing today? Today is July 8th. I hope everybody had an excellent 4th of July holiday if you're American. I think there was Canada Day back on the 1st or something. Or hopefully you're just having a really good summer if you live in the Northern Hemisphere. Wait, is Arturo out of confusions? Well, Arturo just might be dead. Oh, he had 10. I just saw the 1 and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, now I think is a good time to switch out Arturo. Okay, you're not bad. Yeah, after I pretty much killed all of the Pokemon trainers out here on this bottom floor. TM44, I think that's the rest TM, if I recall correctly. I know there's also like a couple hidden items out here on the beds and stuff, but I honestly don't remember which rooms they are in. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't think it's anything like particularly priceless. And I've already lost my chance to go capture the Mew that is underneath the truck, out here in the harbor. I'm sure you guys know about that thing before. If you actually bypass the SSN, because normally you have to go on the SSN to get the cut HM. However, if you have traded your thing with another... if you have traded with another person, if you gotta trade it for a Pokemon that has the cut HM, long before, or just sometime before you actually made it up here to... wow, Shelter got burned. That's kind of funny. Okay, anyway. So if you traded for a Pokemon that had cut beforehand, so you didn't have to come out here onto the SSN, you could just bypass this whole ship, make your way through the rest of the game, battle all the other trainers as needed. Then, once you learn Surf, you can actually come back here to the SSN, because once the ship has gone, once the ship has set sail, you cannot come back out to the port. It just kind of makes sense, because it's like, why would you want to come back out here? There's no reason for you to come out here. But in the meantime, if you never came out here in the first place, and then you go on and continue to get Surf, and then you come back, that hurt a little bit. Then, if you had a Pokemon that died here in Surf, you can actually see what this whole region looks like. It's nothing too fancy, but it's still some cool stuff. But then there's this truck, just this random truck that you would never otherwise never see. Oh wow, okay, cool. I won't be able to use that till much later in the game, but that's okay. But so there's that truck that's just out there, and so most people are like, oh my gosh, what is this truck doing out here? A natural question anybody would ask. And as far as I know, it's just an Easter egg. That's all it is. It's just an Easter egg for somebody to find. I remember there were a lot of rumors that if you managed to use Strength, if you also had the TM or the HM for Strength by that time, when you came out here, and you used Strength on the truck, you could push the truck, because trucks have tires and stuff. You could push the truck out of the way, and underneath you would reveal a wild Mew, which of course is not true. I've tried it before. Really, I have. It was a very complicated process, especially getting 2 Game Boys and stuff at the time. I mean, I'm sure with an emulator there's like a way to trade with yourself or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the exact specifics of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be right back. Okay, so like I was mentioning, out here, if you use Surf while you were out here, go to the right, I think there's a truck, and supposedly back underneath the truck was a Mew, but that has been proven to not be true. However, I'm sure many people are aware of this by now, but in Pokemon Red and Blue there actually is a glitch, very much in the same notion as Missing No, that allows players to actually catch a wild Mew. I've tested it out myself. It does work, in fact. So if you want to, if you that badly want to get a Mew, it is technically possible to get it in game. Although it is through a glitch, so questions arise as to whether it's a legal capture or not. I don't know. I don't know anything about the legality of that, but if you trade it with your friend your friend would probably know, but your friend's game would have no indication of whether or not it was like an authentic Mew or if it was like a fake Mew. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Are all waiters 10 years old? I don't think so, lady. So of course, one thing that you want to do is check every particular room in here on the ship, because some people are just here on vacation, some here are on more are in the mood for fighting. Other people are just up to no good, or maybe they're just really, really bored. I don't know. So, alright, we have a Poncho versus a Nidoran. Poncho might get some good levelage here. I was going to say leverage, but levelage works too. So, my 4th of July went pretty well. Ooh, another TM. Sweet. I think that's Body Slam, actually. My 4th of July, it was fun. I went out to the more rural part of town, the northwest side. They're out there, they've got some more farms and stuff. So their fireworks display was not nearly as intricate as the big city one, obviously, but I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, we were really close to the... We were pretty close to the fireworks, plus, we were actually able to chill in the Walmart parking lot, which is, where we got a really good vantage point of the fireworks, so it was very well worth it. Plus, if we had wanted to get, drinks or water or chairs or barbecues or anything else, there was the Walmart right there. I'm actually moving my hand and gesturing that my Walmart is to the right, but it's not. Well, there is kind of a Walmart that's like, I don't know, maybe, Poncho! Ooh, Poncho's getting kind of fast. I likes it. Anyway, let's go back to Arturo! But, yeah, there's a Walmart, like, maybe a few blocks away from me. Although, I honestly don't like that one very much. They don't maintain that one as well as the one back up by the rural side of town. That one up there is like a super Walmart, or whatever they call it, a Walmart super center. Yeah, I think so. Super Walmart. There's also a super Target kind of nearby my neighborhood. I go to that one sometimes. I actually like going to the Food Avenue. Well, they haven't called it Food Avenue in ages. But you know what I'm talking about. The little, the food center, the cafe, the corner cafe, or whatever it's called. The one that's not the Starbucks, but has just the regular food. So there's the actual hint in game that we actually should go talk to the captain. But let's go mingle with all of the other trainers that are out here, out on the deck. Because they probably have seasickness and are throwing up, or they love gazing into the ocean. Both of those are very cool things. When I was in San Francisco a couple months ago, wow, it's already been over a month since I went to San Fran. That doesn't seem like seems like it was more recent than that, but man, I love, I got to go out on the, sweet, good job, Arturo. I got to go out on a boat and, over to the bay, so, we were, pretty much underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. We went underneath the Bay Bridge. It was just a lot of awesomeness. Oh no, we missed the party? Dang it. And here I wanted to meet up with some awesome people, but, well, if the ship's leaving soon, then maybe we should try and go see what the captain is up to. However, we do have a couple more rounds of fights that we want to get through. I'll level up Arturo a little bit. Again, I might do some... if I do some training with Duck, I'll probably just do it off screen. Nothing up to these levels, probably. Although, it would be kind of faster since Ducks does get accelerated XP. You know, like 50% extra XP for being a traded Pokemon. But, the point is, again, Ducks, I don't know, I might include Ducks now and then, but I'm not going to be leveling up Ducks nearly as often as... Are you a trainer? I forget. No, you're not. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone, dude. I totally thought there were more trainers out here on the ocean. Maybe not. Okay, fine, be that way. I can live with it. What was I talking about? Oh, before I got distracted by all the ocean. Oh, yeah, I was talking about my San Fran trip. Yes, that's right. So I was out on a boat, and it was just awesome. I mean, I hated the boat. I mean, I do not like being on a boat. I've only been on boats a couple of times in my life. I am more than happy to not be on boats anymore. Because this one, you know, the water was very... What's that word that they use? Choppy. The water was very choppy. So, yes, our boat was leaning back and forth and back and forth. And, you know, like, you could see the, not the sky... Yeah, you could see the city skyline. And you could, like, see it entirely appear and disappear. Because of the angle that the water that we were going tilting through the water. It was somewhat unpleasant, to be honest. Like, you know, out there we could have had, it was on a tour boat, so we could have had stuff like, you know, beer and alcohol and wine and stuff like that, but I was just like, no, I'm gonna have a ginger ale and a Gatorade. Those will help me feel better, I think. I'm still trying to learn Whirlwind. For Gen 1, no. Whirlwind is not a useful technique at all. Gen 1 Whirlwind, basically, if you are in a wild Pokemon battle, you can use it to basically end the battle immediately. It kicks out the other Pokemon from the battle. You can't use it in battle. Sorry if I'm trying to adjust my foot fell asleep. I'm trying to wake it back up. Let's move back over to Poncho really quickly. Sweet! Oh no, in other battles. But yeah, Whirlwind just doesn't do it. In Gen 2, I think starting in Gen 2, I'm not completely sure, but I think, yeah, starting in Gen 2, if you were to use an attack like Whirlwind in mid-battle, what it does is it actually forces your opponent to switch out to another Pokemon. I don't remember if it's a random thing, if it's just the next Pokemon down the list, but it made it a more useful tactic, especially during battles. But for Gen 1, yeah, just throw it away. Please, just throw it away. So again, one of the reasons that we are going to use Ducks is because Ducks can cut. Since Ducks can learn Cut, then, you know, they're basically kind of getting rid of two birds with one stone, so to speak. And again, I don't know how long... I'll keep Ducks and I'll level it up somewhat. Not nearly as importantly as the rest of my team. In terms of the rest of my team, I don't know how I am going to deal with that. I've got my candidates down for the rest of my team. However, ooh, Ponyta! That's cool. But regarding to the rest of my team, I've already mentioned Charizard is on my team. That's a given. Poncho will be on my team. The next member I think we will be getting in the next... I believe the next permanent member we might actually be capturing in the next video. Or the next episode of this game. So that'll be pretty exciting. And then I am going to have to do a couple of other things. Once we get through Lavender Town, you know, the whole world opens up a little bit more for us. We can start taking some different routes and things. You guys know this game, so I'm going to be going through those kinds of... all those fun... Oh, nicely done, Poncho. Poncho is becoming super awesome. Pikachu. And, well, Poncho is going to be not my wingman. Oh, no! Poncho is paralyzed. That is no es bueno. No es bueno. Why did I use... Well, I'm an idiot. Okay. Alright, even if... Come on, Poncho, don't be paralyzed. Woo! Okay. That was really dumb of me to use a 2-turn attack while being paralyzed, because... Yeah, there's definitely no guarantee that... my Pokemon would have made it through either the first turn or the second part. So, there's another rare candy for us to collect. Interesting, interesting, interesting. How many more doors are there? There's only 2 more. Huh. I don't remember if any of these are battles, actually. But I might just switch this out back to Arturo, just for a little bit. Safari Zone, I actually haven't thought about it. I might show it to you guys. Well, I mean, I need to show it to you guys because we need to go there for progress in the game. Oh no, the captain is ill. Oh no. However, well, first of all, I'm going to have to come back because Poncho is paralyzed. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, welcome back to this last part of Pokemon, or this episode of Pokemon Red. Really quickly, I healed up everybody. Let's put Poncho out in front, because you know who was up next. Yep, Pablo. Bonjour, Augie! Imagine seeing you here. Augie, were you really invited? So you had like an actual invitation? Sheesh, you are so privileged. So how's your Pokedex coming? I already got 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Well, I will give you one thing for sure. You are really doing a good job trying to catch different kinds of Pokemon to help appease your grandfather. You know, I will give you credit for that. In terms of being a bit of a jerk to me, yeah, you're still a bit of a jerk to me. Oh my gosh, yes! Oh noes! Alright, for a second I was gonna say that this battle was going exactly like my previous battle. I thought I was recording this whole thing and then it turned out it wasn't. So, hopefully it's recording now, I sure hope it is. Yeah, Poncho's definitely taking more... Oh, Poncho. Oh, Poncho, that made me sad. I might actually have to use... Poncho! Oh, Poncho! Stop it! This is not what we did in training. In practice mode, Poncho! Poncho! What is wrong with you today, Poncho? Fine, I'll send out Arturo. Maybe you're just having an off day right now. I don't know. Maybe all the lights and the camera is really freaking you out. That's a possibility. I admit that. And I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you in the spotlight like this, but it's kind of what I have to do right now. Alright. So, finally, alright, Arturo gained some XP. Godabra. This is going to be an interesting battle. So, considering how... I mean, think about that. Oh, I was like, wait, how come Psychic isn't semi-hurting, or how come it's actually hurting Arturo? Because, remember, Arturo is not a Psychic type. Arturo is a Flying type? I don't remember. Anyway, Arturo can probably take down Wartortle. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to be able to take down Wartortle. Just like, what's his name? Poncho could have done it earlier. Wow, okay, really, Wartortle? Really, when I had Poncho against you last time, you were so much more on the offensive. Wow. Okay, that went a lot easier than I expected, but still, minus Poncho's really bad accuracy. Wow, that was really... Alright, you know what? Let's just finish up this particular episode. I will see what is up with the captain. Let's see what's inside his trash can. Ew. How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. Interesting. Now, one thing that always intrigued me is, we went through all the doors. How does the captain steer? But we did get HM1, which is useful. And now that we have helped the captain feel better by giving him a little quick back rub, we will go ahead and leave the boat, and the captain can then set sail. So, fortunately, because of us, everybody else on the boat can continue on their fantastic voyage. And, well, I don't know if this is the love boat or not. The love boat. I don't think I've ever actually seen any episodes of the love boat. But, you know, let's just say bye-bye to everybody. goes the ship now, and it is a sailing to absolutely nowhere, and then it might crash, and that would not be good, because there are not enough life preservers. Baby, there are, and I'm just fooling myself. Anyway, we try and go back, the ship is gone. So, that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode of Pokemon Red. I will see you guys next time, where we make our way up to Rock Tunnel. So this is Big Mac saying, later.